Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you.
Welcome to this episode of the KJNA Podcast. My name is Kevin. I'm K.
My name's Jay. Hey.
And together we're the KJNA Podcast. And last week, well, we were supposed to get through 20 questions, and as I predicted, we did not get through all 20 questions. We only got through 10, so you know what that means. We got to do the other 10. Jay has another 10 to ask, and then next time, maybe I'll be the one getting the questions. Or maybe we'll review another movie. Who fucking cares? Because no matter what I say, we're going to do next. We don't do.
We finally got to Akira. Shush.
2 years later. And then, remember the worst animes and the best animes, and then Google let us down?
Yeah.
Google let us down, and we couldn't search through Crunchyroll by worst, only by best.
Yeah, because there's but it's always changing, so you can't get a determination of what is good and what is worse.
Yeah.
Okay, give me what is the worst right now. Right this second. Just tell me.
Yeah.
Couldn't even
and
do
they're
that.
no. And even going through going through the AI, asking AI the question, they find lists that other people have made and put it on there. You're like, no, that's not what I asked. Go through Crunchyroll, look through all the ratings, and tell me the worst ones.
Or it'll be are you searched movies specifically? No, I'm going to give you series. No, I'm not watching episodes.
Movies. Yeah, I specifically say movies, and they're like, well, here's some series. You want Headhunters? I know. And what's funny is the one that pops up consistently when you search for the worst, Psychic Wars.
Yes.
Psychic Wars comes up every fucking time. And if you haven't listened to that episode of us reviewing Psychic Wars, go back and watch that shit. We are pissed.
Jesus Christ.
It was so terrible. Oh, God.
Right up there with E-Tranger.
No, but it doesn't beat E-Tranger. E-Tranger sits heavily on the bottom. It sits perfectly at the bottom.
Square.
I don't think we gave it a 1 or a 0, but it was real fucking low.
Oh, it's probably one of our lowest rated ever. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So, okay.
Yeah.
So this one, last time it was very video game related and pop culture and nerdy shit. This time, the questions are a little bit more silly, but also there's some philosophical ones.
Oh, it's nuanced.
For you. It's nuanced indeed. Indeed, it's so nuanced.
Ew.
Tell me you know who I'm doing.
No.
Tell me you know who I'm doing.
No, because I've got something far worse. Because
I was trying to do the guy from Family Guy with the low extra jaw, or what, I can't remember what they call him.
The extra long jaw.
Yeah, the super long.
I'm pretty sure the same guy does the voice of Buzz Killington.
Buzz Killington. They use a lot. I like the guy who plays oh shit. The neighbor starts with a C. The neighbor across the street.
Cleveland,
yes. No. And he also does Herbert the Pervert, and he does Greased Up Deaf Guy. You'll never catch me.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Better
That's
walk nectar.
find in the episode where they actually find out how he became Grease Up Deaf Guy.
Yes, I did watch that.
That was freaking hilarious. Seeing that shit in reverse. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, grease fire. He's covered in grease. Okay, so he can't hear because of the explosion. But then he was just a regular ass dude. He hasn't always been that way, and you haven't.
Yeah,
really
why
seen...
does he talk like that?
but you haven't seen him since Catch Me Next Year. Yeah, never saw him again. He just ran into the woods, and that was the end of Greased Up Deaf Guy until that episode. And you're like, okay, we know his origins, but we will never see him again as a character.
I like it when they do the chicken fights.
You know, they haven't done it. They haven't done a chicken fight since Meg almost married his son.
I haven't watched Family Guy in so fucking long.
Yeah, I think they've fallen into like a whole thing of like doing spoofs of movies and stuff now on the show. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's watchable, but it's not as good as it was when it first came out.
Yeah, I mean, but that's with everything. It's just like The Simpsons. Like, it's
running,
going,
but
it's just.
Is it?
Someone was trying to tell me the other day they think The Simpsons is like a time vortex, so they got some like because they've
predicted the future so many times.
predicted. Yeah, but I'm like, they've also had like 30 fucking seasons, like 10, 20 episodes per season. They've had a lot of opportunities to be right and wrong. Like,
fair.
Eventually, you're going to be right just by the
design.
Just by design, just by guessing. Like, eventually you're going to be right. It's just like the lottery. If the lottery was one number between 1 and 50, you guess a different number, you're still going to be right probably at least once if you do it 400 fucking times.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Anyways, so we're going to get to these 10 questions, sir. Are you ready? Or do you have something else you want to say about Family Guy? You'll never answer me.
It's okay. It used to be amazing. It's okay.
It's okay. It's
kind
of like the
doing
SpongeBob.
Too much.
It's kind of like SpongeBob. Like the first few seasons were fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, okay.
It's most cartoons and shows. Like, know when the story's over. Stop trying to keep making the money just to make the money, because you're going to lose.
Thank you, Breaking
viewership.
Bad.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Breaking Bad.
Sopranos.
I mean, well, they ended the story before they were just like, they were still making money, but they just ended the story. Thank you.
Yeah, they did it the right way.
I didn't watch Better Call Saul, and I was fine with it.
It's okay.
I was fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Saul's an okay character.
I don't know. I watched a couple episodes, the first few, and I was like, this isn't the same. Like,
well, because
it's not Breaking Bad.
No, I mean, it's literally Saul before he became what he was, that middleman.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like, I love him as a character, and I love him as an actor.
Yeah. Bob Odenkirk is awesome.
Yeah.
Odenkirk.
I wish I had a really badass last name like that.
This motherfucker's a god. He's a god, and he's a captain of the fucking Enterprise. God damn, bro.
You can't be both. You son of a bitch.
Apparently you can.
All right.
And be a Bob.
And be Bob.
Damn it, Bob.
Okay. Okay. Question 1. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
I hate to say it, but it's true. Cats.
Ooh.
Cats,
that's a good one.
I mean, listen to how people do the voiceovers for cats. They're assholes.
Honestly, I was going to say seagulls.
No, they're just stupid.
But they're assholes. They will take food out your hand. Fuck you. Like,
I'd say the same thing about a pelican.
Do pelicans take food out your hand?
Not from your hand, but they will get really fucking close, especially if you have small creatures. Because again, they have that big pocket.
I've never had that problem.
Florida.
That's why I don't go to Florida.
Yeah, they're when you're heading to Key West, there's a place where you can stop to go feed the tarpons, and they give you some, tiny fish to throw out to the tarpons.
Uh-huh.
But the pelicans know about this, so they stay around the pier, and they walk the pier, following to see if they can
Okay,
snatch
but
a
they're
fish.
trained to be assholes. But those are trained to be assholes.
Are they trained to be assholes?
Yes, they train themselves.
Seagulls.
There's food here, and people are trying to give it to people, to animals. So why can't it be me?
Now, you say that about them, I say the same thing about seagulls. They have trained themselves to be this douchebaggy. I'm going to come. Oh, look at you, about to take that bite of that hot dog. Fuck that. Oh.
Yeah, my hot dog, bitch. I'd also want to say, like,
goldfish.
I think ostriches would be assholes. And I think kangaroos could be assholes, too.
No, I feel like kangaroos would just be violent. Like, they wouldn't even say something to you. They would just, again,
They give you roid rage?
Sir, have you seen...
Yeah, I have. They're buff as fuck.
Like I saw a video of one just by himself, just like hit the feet down, front legs on the ground, huffed out the big ones, and I was like, oh god, and then they had the video, the camera at the wrong angle, so his like eyes were red. I was like, oh, this nigga would fucking murder you in a heartbeat. Wouldn't it would be on sight. He would just you would lock eyes.
Fuck you.
You would just lock eyes with him for like 2 seconds. You'd look like you could turn away. The motherfucker would be already right behind you.
But and that's the same way I feel about ostriches. Like, they know they could fuck you up.
Emus.
And emus, yeah. And they'll just be like, bitch! Fuck off!
Camels.
They get spit. They do them a spit.
Think about what they would say with that spit. I feel like they might be racist. I feel like they would just like hit you with a slur.
Oh, yeah. I felt in your general direction.
Oh, yeah. Like, they would be like Middle Eastern French.
Now go away, for I told you a second time.
Oof.
Okay, yes. But cats is also a good one. Cats are always assholes.
Because they're in your house. So they're
in your house.
They expect their world to be handed to them on a platter, whereas a dog's just like, I want your attention.
But we told them to we made them come live in our house, so we have to.
I ain't make nobody come live in my house.
Yeah, well, yeah, you didn't make cats come and live in your house, but
I didn't start this.
Pets. Yeah, we did not start this. You're right, but we're keeping it going by continuing to get aminals. I say as my dog is over here sleeping.
But see, he's just near you, and he's like, "This is enough." Cat would probably be like,
"Yeah, dogs are the sweetest boys, though."
Cats would probably just be like,
and the sweetest girls.
I'm on a keyboard. Give me attention. Be at the back of your monitor. I'm gonna scratch the fuck out of this shit. Don't know what it does, but I'm gonna scratch it.
And you just walk up and like,
don't know why you were looking at it, but I don't like it.
Why is this glass on this count? Like, this is just in the way, you guys.
Were you drinking that?
Clean up after yourself. Oh no! Now you got something to clean up. I'm gonna go take a shit in the in your bed. Okay, I'll be right back.
Or this looks like something I should drink. Dip, 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 dip.
I
don't know where your paws have been, but I have a general idea. Because there are little tiny pieces floating in my tea now.
Did you? Yeah, you just went in. You like that's like if we used the toilet, but we had to step inside it first.
Dripping. Why is the floor wet? Didn't you remember to put the towel down? Fuck.
Oh God. Okay.
You will not catch me with a spit take, sir.
Damn it. One day.
Oh, that's just gonna have to be really out of the blue.
Oh, it's gotta be real good too.
When you catch me,
Drop like an N-bomb next time you're taking a sip. You'd be like,
it's our word. You can't use it.
you can't get. And I'm like, oh well, I guess you're gonna have to spit out that water and tell me.
Damn it, son of a bitch.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there.
the next question is: free will real, or are we just highly advanced NPCs? Got deep. Got real deep. Are we living in the Matrix, Jay? Are we living in the Matrix?
Honestly, I want to
Check.
be like, we are remote controlled meat puppets.
I mean, the brain is the one that does it.
I'd say it's just a receiver.
Who's sending the signals?
That's the true question.
Are we the first AI and we're creating our own AI?
Oh no. Well, what have we done?
No.
Oh, what have we done?
Oh
It's
no.
it's gonna
It's
be
Inception.
it's gonna be an Asimov cascade.
Oh God, it's painful. Oh no, my brain's gonna short circuit if we keep going down this track.
There is an episode of Rick and Morty that basically explains this entire thing. It's duplicates making duplicates. Making duplicates.
Oh. And the Black Mirror episode with the Thronglets.
Oh yeah.
Thronglets, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they made that one just to make the mobile game, though.
Probably.
I feel like that's the only reason they did that. Okay, next one. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
A horse-sized duck.
So my first thought was, oh, ducks would probably be pretty easy to fight. But then if they're giant, like those bills are hard. They can fuck you up.
But see, how many duck-sized
100.
horses?
100.
But see,
that's a lot.
They could fuck your knees up, man.
They could really fuck your shins. Your shins is done.
But you could probably grab like a couple and just like use them as weapons.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
that's what I was thinking too.
Like snap a couple of necks. Unfortunately, and just be like,
ooh, they're coming after you, bro. You don't need any morals here. You just gotta. It's kill or be killed.
But it's
can you win? That's the main question.
Itty bitty majesty versus one feathered asshole.
And if he's the size of a horse, I'm imagining that Bill is like this long, like that's a big ass bill. And those things, they fuck you up. Now I think if you got behind the neck, you could probably make it, but I don't know.
But see, they have a weird, crazy stance where they like keep the wings like out. Like really,
that's true. Really... Are you thinking like swans or like geese?
I feel like most birds, if they're like trying to make themselves look big, that's what they do. Like his ass is already.
Oh, you're talking about like the birds of paradise?
Oh no! Again,
I'm winning a mate.
Cause again, puff out the chest, elongate the arms, and you just got nothing but wingspan. You're like, okay, so they've created a huge shield, so I can't get past them. If I try to get under him, he might hit the peck.
And he's the size of a horse, so
I'm pretty sure he's got little tiny claws at the end of his webbed toes. So, and they're webbed toes. They ain't just like straight little toes. No, it's the webbed toes. So if you get caught under a web, that's just gonna feel. You gonna feel that shit.
Yeah. I would have to say the duck-sized horses. For the same reason that you came up with. Like, I'm just imagining, like...
Unfortunately.
Like, the hooves
Snap.
might be sharp.
Like nunchucks.
He gives them, like horse nunchucks by their neck and their head.
Unfortunately, yes.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
But again, itty bitty majesty. One big feathered asshole.
Man,
Itty bitty
swans
majesty.
are fucking assholes.
Well, I mean, by the time you get to the last horse, you might be able to save him. Be like, look.
Are we gonna be friends?
Can we be cool? I know I can't ride you, but I think we can be cool.
You want to go get donuts?
That literally,
Come on, man.
that technically could be the saving grace. If you just give him sweets.
Yeah. Who wants sugar cubes? Hmm? Yeah, and then like with the duck, you'd just be like, "Who wants bread? Hit!"
Jesus. How big of a loaf of bread do you have to have?
Big ass loaf of bread. Toss it in the middle of the water, and it's like, wah, 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 wah.
Or throw a shit ton of vegetables in a lake.
Yeah, we're talking about getting away. You have to win this fight. How are you going to win this fight?
While he's distracted by eating. If it's the horses, literally drop a salt brick on them.
Okay.
Smash. While they're licking another salt brick.
The double salt lick. Travesty.
As many times
No!
as many times as it takes.
Like they're getting hit, but they're like, ah, ah.
Exactly. It's either that or really they're just like going for the full stampede. The duck, if you have enough veggies for it to look like a big old soup in a lake, you just take a good old rifle and...
I think you're one-on-one in it. I think in these fights I'm imagining it's gotta be bare armed, like you got you and that's it.
But, I mean, if I have veggies, if I'm prepared for this fight, like
Can I have veggies?
am I Batman? Do I have prep time?
Where is he? Where's the loaf of bread?
Swear to me.
I was born in it.
Oh God, I was molded by it.
Ah, Batman.
And this gives you power over me?
Okay.
Do you feel in charge? So
So stupid. Worst Bane ever.
for not having superpowers.
Well, I don't know.
For not having superpowers, I'd say he's probably he's the only on-screen version of Bane.
They could
we've
have
seen.
made him any other character, and it would have been the same. He didn't have to be Bane. He could have been anyone,
Well, see,
and it would have been like, oh yeah, regular bad guy.
well, that's why I enjoyed Nolan's take on things, because they were like super grounded. They were like, there is
grounded.
no superpowers. Ra's al Ghul is just a name. Anybody could be Ra's al Ghul. It's not, oh, he's immortal because of the Lazarus pits. Nah, he's just a dude.
I did like the Dark Knight series. Like I thought it was fun. I liked it, even though he started.
Well, I mean, it's just like Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy was the first Batman to distinguish himself with a different voice for each character. So he was Bruce Wayne, high, really hoity-toity, and then he switched to Batman.
I mean, it kind of makes sense in the trying to keep your identity a secret
Yes.
version of things.
And the same thing's happening with this newer version of Superman. Like, he's changing how his mannerisms and stuff as he shifts between
Okay, that's
Clark Kent
smart.
and Superman. I was like, yes, exactly.
That's smart.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah, he wouldn't walk around like as nerdy Clark Kent. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
Because, I mean, that's
it, ladies.
because that's how Christopher Reeves did it. Kind of meek and dorky, but then...
Yeah,
when
that's
he
how it
became
should be.
Superman, he was like...
He should be like, oh, yeah, don't mind me, I'm just Clark. Because, I mean, like, if he had the same mannerisms as a superhero that he did as a person, it would probably be a lot easier. Despite the looks,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably be a lot easier to notice,
Because you're like,
that they are similar.
Kent, that meek little freak over there. Nah. He ain't Superman.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he just stays by himself and eats Whoppers. I don't know what the fuck his problem is.
Why do you eat so many Whoppers? How are you not fat?
Yeah, how are you not fat? Fuck. How about I just go get you a Snickers or something?
Great
God.
metabolism.
Hey, do you guys want to go to the movies later? Go away, Kent. God, he's a creeper.
Do you even lift, bro?
Do you even lift? All right, so we gotta get through these. Okay.
Yeah.
Would humanity be better or worse if everyone could read minds?
Worse. We would be murdering.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
We would be murdering each other in droves.
Consistently. But you'd also kind of protect what you're thinking, but also, how do you protect what you're thinking? Like, you can't control what just pops in there.
Oh, what was the name of that movie? Oh, it was a movie with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley. Oh, what was the name of that movie where they, like, thoughts would kind of, like, become picturesque, like, when they thought, so people could see their thoughts. So if you had bad thoughts, they were, like, on the point, like, oh, shit, I'm thinking some evil shit. Or something like that. God, what was the name? Oh, hold on. I will find it.
I mean, that kind of makes me think of that Black Mirror episode, 15 million credits. Chaos Walking.
Yeah, it came
Never
out
heard
in
of that.
2021.
Never heard of that.
Really?
Never once. Never. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Let me see.
It just makes me think of 15 million credits or whatever when he's like, whenever he has a dirty thought, like a porn ad pops up in front of him. Like if he's talking to a hot girl, like a porn ad pops up, he's like waving it away, like no, go away.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What are you looking at?
The premise of the film. Just
okay.
So it was some kind of I believe that the spackle released a germ that killed all the women and unleashed noise. The noise would be like their thoughts, just like taking that weird shape. It's almost like a mist. And you can and you can hear it and see what the thought is.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the next one.
Sure.
If aliens landed and you had to represent Earth, what 3 items would you show them?
Jesus Christ. Well, obviously not guns.
Right. You don't show them guns. No weaponry of any kind.
Globe.
Okay.
Globe for the entirety of the planet. Fuck.
I'm gonna go with like a Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
Because I don't fuck with them. Fuck with them.
Okay. All right.
They'd be like,
could keep them entertained for a while.
Yeah. Figure it out. No computers.
Oh God. A DVD box set of the entire MCU.
They'd be like, where are these people with powers? I've seen them.
So I challenge
this city has been destroyed 3 times, yet the buildings are still there.
Yeah, I challenge you with that one because that would fuck with them as well. Like, hold up, these guys have already been through some shit. Correct. We have been through some shit.
Have you seen those other aliens that popped up? Where are they at? I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're terrible news. Terrible news. You didn't lose any people? Oh my God, that must be amazing. So many people died.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with a Rubik's Cube, tacos, tacos.
You say tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I say a tour of Italy.
You have to.
Manicotti.
Here's a tour of Italy.
Lasagna.
Oh, you're talking
Chicken
about the
Parmesan.
actual dish.
Yes.
The tour of Italy. Do you people eat anything else but hardened flour?
No.
No, we do not.
This,
In any way.
this is how we live to be 100.
You're welcome.
Ask our Italians. They know
Yes.
this. They know this.
So I got a Rubik's Cube,
Mm-hmm.
and I got tacos.
Mhm.
And then I'll give them an N64. Like, this was the epitome
Of gaming. Yeah.
of gaming right
Mhm.
here. This was it.
This was the simulator technology that sent us into the future.
That's it. This is when we went to space.
Star
Went
Fox
to space
64.
with these items. Come get him.
Perfect Dark.
Okay,
Don't
so
listen
if
to
you know what
Goldeneye.
that sound is, you can be my friend. I don't know if you can be Jay's friend. I was about to drop an N-bomb real bad. I wanted to so bad, but I don't. I don't want to do it. I can't use my Class B black card yet. I have to pull it out and like I have to show it. It's paperwork. It's paperwork. I can't do it.
Yeah, you do need that physical representation, man.
Yeah, your Class B get a pass. You gotta like paperwork. Anyways, so if immortality was possible, would you want it? Why or why not?
The immortality without eternal youth kind of throws off the whole.
Yeah,
'Cause
that is very true.
Immortality means, oh yeah, I'll live forever. That just means you can't die, which means
Yeah.
I'm still going to look old and fugly and eventually turn to dust.
And
Can't die.
still be aware.
Yeah. So no.
Fuck that.
No.
Mhm.
Stipulation,
Yeah.
it would have to be like sub paragraph, this, that, and the third. Eternal youth.
You are always 21. Thank you.
Where was that stipulation 21 years ago?
Damn it.
Motherfucker.
Okay. What is the most useless fact that you know that you're weirdly proud of?
Oh, God. Oh.
Duck penis shape?
Corkscrew.
Yeah. And they like shoot that shit out
Yeah.
real fast too.
Oh, so that's how they got the idea for Alien.
Maybe. Maybe aliens are based on duck dick. What?
It's terrible.
Go
That'd be
get
a
you some.
horrible idea. See, not just the chest buster, but also the little mouth in the mouth.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Yeah, I was still so freaked out from watching the first Alien, even when they did this shit in Spaceballs. I was like, "Fuck this! I can't."
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Let me see the entire movie.
Check, please.
The entire movie is great. And we're just gonna skip that end diner scene, and we're good. All right, bye.
Yeah. I just watched Spaceballs the other day. That should crack me up.
Do I have a weird piece of information I'm super proud of? I don't know. I mean, I guess I would say most of the movie knowledge that I have is kind of useless knowledge to a certain extent. I can't use it in everyday life. It's just
My D&D knowledge is pretty useless
until you're around the right people. Like it's
until I'm playing D&D,
Yeah,
and then it's like, who's the king now, baby?
yeah. See, that's like until I get into a conversation with people about like actors and stuff like that. My knowledge is pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's one of those things where when it comes up, I'm like, aha! But I can't actively. It's like when somebody tells you to tell a joke.
You can't do it on the
you
spot.
don't have a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you don't have a joke. When someone says, what's your useless fact? You'd be like,
What?
I don't know.
Everything I know is pretty pointless until it's put to use.
Yeah, you leave it in the storage cabinet, and then it's like all of a sudden one day someone's cleaning out a random part of my brain, and they're like, "Oh shit, remember this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah!" And then that's my random. Then it's at the forefront for a while, and then I use it, and then I put it back.
Mm-hmm. And the Rolodex.
That's how the brain works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it more important to be remembered or to have made a difference?
Made a difference. If you can make it, I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. People will remember you. Period.
Mhm.
Who knew you. But when it comes to making a difference, I mean, curing cancer. My name doesn't have to be attached to it. It just happened.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine with that. As a living, breathing person, I did that. Okay, I can die happy. I can die in a car crash right after that.
That's what I always tell my kids when I used to make jokes about like when I die, like make me into an hourglass and then like a minute timer, and it'll be funny. And like every time they play a board game, but like go get dad, and then you have like an hourglass and like I'm a timer, whatever. That'd be funny. But then I also thought about like I'm like middle class, lower middle class, like spending that sort of money. I remember when my grandmother passed away, and it was like. It was so hard to find that money to bury her. Like, I'm not trying to be like dirty or anything. It was fucking hard. Like it came out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And so I've told my kids, I'm like, leave me at the hospital, man. Don't even claim my body. I do not care. Like it is my shell. I am dead. I don't care. Do whatever. Like, go have a party remembering me. Bring all your friends over, eat a bunch of food, drink a lot of beer, and talk a lot of shit about me. That's all I want. Makes sense. And like that, I think is remembering, but also making a difference in my kids' life. So I think I want to make a positive difference with my kids more than I do being remembered. Like, I don't want a fucking gravestone where they're gonna feel guilted to go out there like every few months or something. Like, don't do that. Don't fucking worry about that. Like, I don't care. I'm dead. Who gives a shit? Like, whatever. Yeah. Enjoyed the memories you had with me, and I hope that I made a positive impact on your life. You know, maybe cry every once in a while if you want to. I don't give a fuck if you don't. Like, I made decent human beings. That's what matters.
Fair.
Yeah. That's my thought. Mm-hmm.
Legacies.
So yeah, difference.
Yeah.
Okay, we got two more. We can do this. All right. This. If your life had a background soundtrack, what genre would it be and why? For me, I feel like I want it to be like a badass heavy metal like wrestling intro. Mm-hmm. But what it would probably be some bullshit like I don't want it to be like that, but I feel like it would be like some bouncy comedy bullshit.
See, I say the same thing, like metal, because I sing it, I listen to it, I love it, but it would probably be like some emo shit.
Yeah, and like because heavy metal is like badass, like it hypes you up.
Yeah,
hypes you up every fucking time.
But on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's probably more like comedy, shit. Like. Uh-oh, Kevin fucked up again.
Oh no. Like you would have like a friggin' Looney Tunes soundtrack basically the entire day.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be my life. I want it to be heavy metal. It's gonna be a comedy bullshit. Like Red Skeleton.
Oh,
like some bullshit.
Skeleton. Red Skeleton.
Ooh! You did that walk, but I could see the real thing in my head because that was spot on.
Because yep, like regular skeletons, like Red Skeleton was just like
scary skeletons. Anyway, okay.
A few more months.
Last question.
Last question.
What do you think the world will look like in 100 years?
A mess. Like yeah. I feel like there's going to be like broken down cities. People living in impoverished areas, period. Maybe like almost maybe similar to like Judge Dredd, manage the mega structures. But like city blocks walled off from the rest of the city where like the better people live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I think the future I see in 100 years is like I feel like no matter what you think about when it comes to technology in the future, you're always over guessing.
Probably.
But like when you see like Akira, you're like, oh, this is the future with like technology. It's never that far ahead. Like the Jetsons, they thought we'd have flying cars by now. You kind of overshot it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think the world's either going to be too hot or too cold.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also going to be a whole shitload of fucked up towns, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be like the highly advanced little sections. Because like kind of how it is, I can't say for sure because I'm not an expert. But I feel like in other places, in other continents and stuff, it's like a lot of impoverished like Adobe huts and like and I feel like that's going to be a lot of everywhere.
Tent cities.
Yeah, tent cities and like people barely making it, like surviving day to day on what they can find or whatever. And there's going to be those amazing structures like New York City. This is going to be our island, and we're, you have to be really, really leveled up to get in here. But the weather is going to be completely fucked. Like Earth is pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
Earth is pissed.
This is the fever that is going to lead to the purging of the virus.
Yeah, because global warming is like some shit's going to go down, and there's going to be a lot of people going. In my opinion.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Sorry, kids. I shouldn't have brought you into this. My bad. Anyways, so that's all the 10 questions.
Yeah.
That I have.
But question number 20 was oof.
Yeah, that was we got into real shit, and then it's like, oh man, because we were talking about Batman earlier.
Yeah.
Things were fine when we were talking about Batman.
They usually are. Then it takes a terrible, terrible turn.
Unless we're talking about like
we don't talk about Batman.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
We don't talk about Batman and Robin. We just don't do that.
Don't we though?
We talk enough. We talk.
Who adopts an adult?
Val Kilmer.
Who adopts an adult? Jay.
Hold on. have to answer.
But are you gonna look it up?
No, I want to see
Val Kilmer.
How old was Dick Grayson
in Batman and Robin?
Batman Forever. That's where he initially gets adopted. No.
Don't tell me he was like 16. That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a grown ass man. He has a 5 o'clock shadow. He had a 5 o'clock shadow. I'm just saying. What'd they say?
Let me see.
Do they not want to admit that it happened?
Okay, so this one tells me in the newest episode of Titans, Dick Grayson confirmed he was 13 when his parents died and Bruce took him in. So that's Titans. That's the TV show. That's not the movie.
Okay, yeah.
Why Batman Forever director Joel Schumacher decided to age up Robin? How old was he?
Yes, how old did they want it? Or did they just not say it because they didn't even want to bring it up? They didn't even want to bring it up. They're like, I know he's old. It's fine.
Okay, so in the comics, Dick Grayson was a mere 8 years old and worked as a traveling circus performer with his family.
Right.
Instant training. When Dick Grayson aged out.
Yeah, but Batman Forever is the movie.
Yeah, because they got to preface everything first, and they got to go through like old stuff.
Look, I can do it too. How old was Robin in the Batman Forever movie?
Yeah, I just want to know
with Val Kilmer. Yeah, I saw that right. 24 years old at the time of the film's release. That was the age of the actual person.
Okay, so that was okay.
But the character is written to be younger in the film, likely late teens to early 20s. You can't adopt 20-year-olds, guys.
He was 21.
Unless he was special needs.
Joel Schumacher's solution was to turn Robin from a boy wonder into a bitter young man of about 21.
Okay, but like
So he's a grown-ass man.
you're adopting grown-ass men.
How does that make sense? He should have stayed in the circus.
'Cause
He
he can
was
do
a
what he wants.
grown-ass man.
He's an adult.
Didn't make
He's legal
sense.
drinking age.
Literally. He
you
stole the
can't
Batmobile
adopt.
to try to hoe.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
just because he's stealing it, you're like, you know,
Sir,
maybe you could be my sidekick.
you're past teenage angst. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know you're trying to get laid, but I mean, you're not an ugly guy. It's okay. You could probably get it.
He could have.
You're fine.
Pretty sure they were fine with it, but he came on too strong.
Yeah, just calm down. You didn't need the Batmobile to impress a chick.
It's not even that. You stole it. But that was Tim Drake. No, that was Jason Todd. Jason Todd broke into the Batmobile. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
You know better than I do.
Yeah, it was Todd.
All right.
The second one.
Well, we've solved all your questions today here on the KJNA podcast.
Yes. That's haha.
You're welcome.
More thought-provoking.
You're welcome. Sorry, it went a little deep with the last question there because the world is bone, people. But we're here to make you happy and not think about that shit.
Yeah. That's what we try to do.
Yeah. That's we try.
Damn
it!
Yeah, because
Here's my ghetto pass.
Because you said it like Pinky.
There's my ghetto pass.
You said it like Pinky from next Friday.
Yeah, so I guess it wasn't funny.
No! Say it! Say it again! Damn!
You're not going to beat me up, are you? It was just a joke. You're not going to beat me up, are you?
I don't have a jerry curl, nor do I wear a pink suit. And own a record store.
Pinky!
It's Pinky, knuckle!
I'm going to beat that out.
Because obviously he does not use NIGGA.
Right.
He says NU.
It's like CCA?
Maybe CCA?
I feel like that's
KKA?
that's how it
CCA? No.
comes out my head.
Yeah. Because,
yeah.
Thank you, Ask You, for making those movies. I love Friday.
It's really hard for me to pronounce it like
Knuckle.
Phonetically.
Knuckle.
Like not yeah. It's hard. I can't say it as a full. I'm going to hell.
Aren't we all?
I don't want to though.
Nobody does.
Maybe I should just be better, or
it's easy entry, and you don't
just
have to
not
pay.
think about it.
Literally, it's a free ticket.
Oh god!
The other one you have
I have a free pass doesn't mean I want to go.
The other one you have to work a really long time and hard for.
My ass.
Let's think about this.
Let's not get into religion, please. I don't want to get into religion.
That's fair. But
that's terrible.
I say it like work. Like, I'm already putting in enough hours doing this. Why do I have to put in even more hours for that? Jesus Christ. Literally. Hit you with the the NSYNC. No, my bad. Backstreet Boys. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
It really is.
God.
It really is a heartache.
All right, well, I'm done. You got anything else you want to say, Jay?
I mean, you guys know where to find us. Wherever you stream podcasts and on our social medias. Don't forget our YouTube so you can be like and subscribe. Because, we do videos and stuff. Like and subscribe. Mm-hmm. Everywhere. Like and subscribe. Everywhere.
All the things. Rate and review.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
for listening.
We love you.